Hey guys, Juggling Geek here. Recently, Crack Slide has been discovered, which is a way of skipping the 30-star door. And Bubzia already made a really good tutorial focusing on normalizing and blindfolded strategies, but I thought that there's an easier way of doing it that doesn't rely on pressing B at the precise frame to be able to launch Mario out of the Crack Slide state through the door. So I'll play the whole video. This is one that I made earlier. From the beginning, you can have a look at what I do. So the advantage of this is that you don't need to have the precise timing. You can just get into the crack slide and hold a particular angle of the joystick, and then you will just be fired through the door. So I'll go through it in 3 stages. The first stage is getting into position. Now what you need to do here is you need to get a ledge grab on this side of the right pillar, and then do a quick get up pressing A. And what that will do is that will normalize Mario's position, which is shown up here in the top left, to 1560 exactly. And that's his Z position. So there we go. Then this is the important bit. You need to grab onto this left hand, the other ledge of this tiny little pillar. So in order to do that, you have to first jump while standing still and then flick the stick slightly left in order to ledge grab this side. Now, when you do that, this is the only bit of it that's not normalized. So you'll notice my stick goes slightly up and left. You look at where the stick is. And what that means is that this value here increases slightly because Mario moves less than 1 unit, but he still moves forward ever so slightly. And that's good because what you need is you need a value that is 1560.001 or higher, basically, up to 1561. If you have 1561, it won't work. And if you have 1560 or lower, it won't work either. So then you wait for the camera to come around. And then this bit here is exactly as in Bubzia's very good video. He explains really well how this bit works. Once you've got into the Lacquer 2 cam, you have to do it in Lacquer 2 cam. You tap the Z button to instigate the backflip, instigate the crouch. Then when you've let go, begin holding up. And then once you're sure that you're holding directly up, as I'm doing there, that's when you can press A. And you hold up all the way through. And that gives you a very lenient time to be able to press C up to instigate the... Now we're in the sliding animation, building up negative speed. So that's the first half of the setup. And it's really important that all the way through this, your Z position stays the same. That indicates that you've got the camera set up correct and you're holding up, completely up. So 1560, anything lower than 1560 or 1560 exactly won't work. Anything 1561 or higher, that won't work either. Then once you're in the C up slide, you then go into Mario Cam and you press C down and C left together once. And that'll position your camera like this, and then you just hold upright. And that's all you do. You just hold upright and do nothing. And just wait. And once Mario's speed in the top left here, once that gets above 200 or so, Mario will be fired out. He'll miss this pillar, which is what causes Mario to sometimes go into a belly slide. If that happens, you've not quite got the correct Z position right. And then what will happen is Mario, if you keep holding upright, Mario will go into this pillar, and then he'll touch the door text. And now, once you've got the door text, you can shift the camera slightly left by using C left, and then you press and hold A to skip the first text box, and then you spam B while holding down right to skip the second text box, and then to do the kick, and that'll kick you through the door. There you go. So I'll play that all again in real time and try and talk you through it in real time. So you go into Mario Cam to start, get the ledge grab, do the second ledge grab, tapping slightly left, making sure you get 1560, backflip, punch punch, and then the buffered backflip that Bubzia talks about into the C upslide. Mario Cam, C down and left, and then hold upright, and then once you get the door text, spam A, hold A and spam B to kick through the door.